welcome back to my channel. We are starting a brand new series talking everything about diabetes, from food to exercise to continuous glucose monitors and socializing. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Kaajal Vaghela, a type 1 diabetic of 32 years, your Afro-Desi type 1 diabetic girl next door, here to help you live your best life. This week we talk about exercise. How does exercise affect diabetes management? So exercise makes your muscles more receptive to glucose and more sensitive to insulin. Now there's three main types of exercise you can do. You can do cardio, you can do strength training, or flexibility. Now cardio, yeah, we can all go running. We don't always love running, some people do. But if you are just starting out, or you are a little bit on the bigger side and you're struggling with running, low impact exercise that is cardiovascular, like walking, like jogging, but very lightly, are really good for diabetes control. Because what happens is you burn glucose slowly and you build up your metabolism, and even when you're sleeping, you are burning off calories and glucose. You're more sensitive to your insulin as well as more receptive to your glucose. It's great. So low impact exercises, even swimming, I mean, there's less impact on your joints, especially, sometimes with type 2 diabetes you may have had an amputation. It's a little bit difficult to be active. So swimming, walking, low impact exercises like that are really good cardio. Also great for cardiovascular health. Diabetics tend to be 3 times more likely to have a heart attack, unfortunately. So doing this kind of easy cardio will just build up your heart health and help you burn glucose really sustainably. Going to the gym, powerlifting, pushing heavier weights, these are all strength training exercises. And this is really good for building muscle. Now, if you have more muscle, you have more receptiveness to glucose, and you're going to definitely be burning all your calories and all your glucose while you're sleeping, while you're sitting. So if you're able to go to the gym, any of those exercises, fantastic. It doesn't have to be heavy weights. You can do low weights, more reps, high weights, and low reps to build your body. That is strength training, which is really good for diabetics. Flexibility is another one. So if you go for yoga or Pilates, yes, it's going to relax you. You're going to definitely have low stress levels. And as mentioned before, if you're stressed, you're going to have higher cortisol. Higher cortisol equates into volatile, crazy sugars. So you're definitely going to be more relaxed and your sugars are going to be within range. But also it's going to keep your joints mobile. Now if you have good blood flowing to your joints, your feet, your knees, your hands, your joints, your wrist joints, these are the extremities. They are further away from the heart. So the heart's pushing blood a lot slower to these areas. And if you're a type 2 diabetic and undiagnosed, you may have amputations at these areas. So now if you are doing exercises that are keeping your joints all flowy, you are going to have good blood going those areas. So you're not going to have nerve damage or blood vessel damage in these areas. And you're more likely to detect if you've had a cut or any sort of thing like that, which could easily go into an amputation. So these are the benefits of doing flexibility exercises. Pilates, yoga, simple stretching on a daily basis. Little things like this will help with your blood glucose. Now, you can do all these exercises, but there's the importance of rest days. You can exercise 6 days a week, 3 days a week, but you have to have some time to rest. Not just for your mind, but your muscles need to rest. How are they going to grow? They need some time to relax and reattach the broken tissues. But at that same time, you want to reduce any stress levels, because again, when you go to the gym, you are pushing adrenaline. Cortisol will naturally come out. You don't want excessive amounts, but these hormones will come out when you're stressing your body, when you're exercising, particularly strength training. So the importance of rest days is bringing those hormones down, adrenaline, cortisol, because then your body regulates these hormones and is able to rest, get your muscles in one place, but get your blood sugars in one place. Now it depends on what your goals are. If it is to lose weight, to gain muscle or to keep your sugars within range. I mean, that should be your main goal anyways. You must log your exercises. Write it down, keep a little book, log your exercises and see how you're progressing per day, per week, because that's the only way you're going to see if what you're doing, the little habits that you're setting in place are actually making a difference to your blood glucose, to your weight, to your body shape, the measurements that you're taking. So that's really important. But more than that, it's just being consistent. And as I mentioned in previous videos, just doing something small every day for 3-4 days, keep it going, make it a habit, and then keep building. That's how you're going to sustainably add exercise into your routine. And exercise is key for diabetes management. Next week, we talk about mental health. For more information, like and subscribe to my channel. See you next week.